Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Whatever You Need. Today we're going to talk about Cemre Arda and Gökberk Yıldırım. Before you start watching this video, I'd like to remind you that I'd be very happy if you subscribe to my channel and liked my videos. It really means a lot to me. Thank you, and now let's get into my video. Before we dive into the heart of this quiet speculation, let's get one thing straight. Gökberk Yıldırım and Cemre Arda have not made any public comments confirming or denying their relationship status. What follows is not gossip but a careful look at fan observations, industry dynamics, and subtle signals that have sparked curiosity. If you're here for respectful, thoughtful takes, go ahead and hit like, subscribe for more, and consider joining the channel to support this kind of content. Now let's talk about that on-screen connection. In Rüzgarlı Tepe, something clicked. Not just between the characters, but in how Cemre and Gökberk worked together. Their scenes felt fluid, authentic, and charged with a kind of emotional rhythm that rarely happens by chance. It made fans wonder, could the trust we saw on screen have carried over into real life? Initially, hints were mild: shared social circles, overlapping Instagram story geotags, and a stream of interviews where they praised each other's dedication. Harmless, maybe even coincidental. But for a fanbase paying close attention, these fragments began forming a quiet theory: maybe they were more than colleagues, just choosing to keep it private. As the series neared its finale, speculation accelerated. Candid cafe sightings, photo aesthetics that appeared unintentionally coordinated, and behind-the-scenes footage showing genuine warmth all contributed to a growing belief in something more than friendship. When celebrities choose to guard their relationships, the signs often follow a pattern: no obvious couple posts, no mutual tags, no public declarations. Instead, you see fewer faces in shared frames, captions that stick to gratitude or work milestones, and a notable pause in activity around key holidays or breaks in filming. What Gökberk and Cemre haven't done may speak louder than what they have. At one point, whispers escalated from "are they dating?" to "are they secretly married?" That kind of leap usually emerges from vague clues: a ring worn on a different finger, a celebration that feels unusually private, and a lull in posts during production breaks. But without their own words, those stories remain just that, stories. There are valid reasons for public figures to stay quiet. Sometimes it's about letting the work stand on its own. Other times, there are professional boundaries set by contracts or past experiences with too much media noise. Protecting peace doesn't require a press release. Fans often interpret subtle glances or body language as proof of closeness. But comfort, trust, and eye contact can exist between friends, colleagues, or something in between. What's undeniable is that Gökberk and Cemre share a visible ease in their interactions, one rooted in something deeper than script memorization. What happens next is unknown, but here are three realistic scenarios. 1. They remain close friends, collaborators whose chemistry translates on and off screen without any romance. 2. They are quietly building something personal, prioritizing intimacy over attention. 3. Fans have simply misread creative signals and wishfully filled in the blanks. All three options are valid. All three respect what we do know, and more importantly, what we don't. Why does this story matter to fans? Because people felt something genuine in their performance. That kind of authenticity doesn't just entertain, it lingers. It makes viewers wonder if the beauty they witnessed was born from real connection, not just performance. The truth may never be shared publicly. And maybe that's okay. Privacy is not secrecy. It's autonomy. In a world that turns every milestone into viral content, choosing restraint is a kind of quiet rebellion. If Gökberk and Cemre are offering us a lesson, it might be this: genuine connection doesn't need a spotlight to be real. I'll be watching for signs, not of confirmation but of depth. Thoughtful role choices, consistency in how they treat others, and the tone of future interviews. Artists grounded in their personal lives tend to show up stronger in their professional ones. So where do we leave this story? With respect. Two actors shared a screen, gave us something moving, and walked away with their boundaries intact. Whether that energy was personal or purely professional is not for us to define. If this breakdown resonated with you, drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss future updates. If you'd like to support this kind of content, hit the join button below. And tell me in the comments, which version of the story feels most plausible to you. And what kind of project would you love to see Cemre and Gökberk take on next? Thank you for listening to what I had to say. I can't wait to see you in my next video. See you there.